this cool towel is scented with something too, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, like I said, we're just cooling it down in segments. It's kind of like a workout, you give yourself a little hot workout, and then we'll start with cool, and we'll go to ice and close all the pores up, because it's just as we began.
So what's the scent?
The scent is the English bath oil.
Oh, okay, same.
And now I'm going to go...
Okay, I thought it was different.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go to a cool towel that's immersed in Aftershave Splash, which works as an antiseptic. That's immersed in inks, so it'll really close up all the pores. You can scream if you want.
This is something new for you.
Mm-hmm, it is. Because I was always told no alcohol.
Yeah, and basically what it is by applying the alcohol with the cold, the ice if you will, the pores close up so rapidly that the alcohol never gets an opportunity to absorb.
Oh, okay.
Because what will happen is as soon as we apply the cool towel, feel that your skin gets tight? Yeah, so all your pores will immediately, go running for the hills and they'll close up. So then the alcohol just sits and weeps the top, so it works like an antiseptic. So it kind of removes those probabilities of you having infection and then going to your that kind of stuff. Yeah, I would never, ever advise anyone to apply Aftershave Splash directly to a fresh shave. That would be atrocious. Because once again, we're going back to whatever you do to yourself regimentally that dries your skin, you don't want to do. You just want to avoid that at all costs. I tell a lot of gentlemen, because a lot of gentlemen like that, the sensation of an Aftershave Splash. I'm like, well, they get yourself like an unscented balm, then apply a couple drops of that Aftershave Splash to the balm, and then you have that mixture. That way you have the fragrance, you have a little bit of alcohol, but it's captured in that glycerin molecule within that moisturizing capsule. You know what I mean? So you can get the benefits of what you're looking for without tearing yourself up. So, as a matter of fact, I'll do that for you right now so you can get an example of it. Thanks for being a guinea pig. So,
How's it feel, baby?
It feels good. And no sting at all.
yeah.
Nothing.
So, once again, we'll just take your regular unscented balm, and then we'll add, your alcohol-based, aftershave splash or fragrance or whatever, blend it together. Then what happens? That sting, that, like I said, that bite, that benzoin kind of sting will be gone because now it's immersed in moisturizer.
That's something I'll have to pass along.
See, so you get the aspects of the fragrance, you get the benefits of the aftershave splash, and that contingent of what that all brings to you, but then it's captured in moisture. So once again, it feels great. Applying it, you're not on fire.
Yeah, I don't feel it at all.
Yeah. Tricking the senses a little, So, and I'll measure off a little bit more. And I'll show you. So you survived that okay? You didn't cry or anything? You're very proud.
Felt great.
So just like we began the process by warming everything up, opening up the follicles, getting the follicle to extract itself as far as it could out of the skin and things like that, you want to reverse that process when you're done with the shave. So you have the pre-shave, which is the warming of the skin, applying the pre-shave oil. Then you have the shave, the actual shave process. Then you have the aftershave, which is exactly what we just did. You're cooling everything back down to neutral. Applying that said base, that moisturizing balm, that aftershave splash, whatever you're going to use, and that's the aftershave. So it's 3 different components that you want to remember. Because I think a lot of people try to immerse all of them together. It doesn't work that way. So you want to warm up, pre-shave it, kind of like, get the motor running, get everything nice and warm, get prepped, if you will. So that's the pre-shave. Warm, hot water and warmth. So warmth and moisture, and then you want to do the shave process, and then you want that aftershave process, which is a whole other process in itself. Okay, and then you're complete. And then, like I said, if you want to do touch-ups or any of that kind of stuff, then you can do that after the fact, after you've kind of done that. I tell a lot of gentlemen to do this, especially from the East Coast or from up north in Canada and whatnot, too. Because you've already kind of done an aftershave process, you put the cold towel or you immerse yourself in the cool basin and you put the product on, and then most guys leave out. And I'm like, well, if you already know that you're ultra sensitive, or you have areas that are kind of like resistant to you or whatever, that's the opportunity to get that moisturizer on, get that aftershave balm, and just kind of really lightly apply it and just kind of give yourself a second coat. But a lot of that initial coat just soak in, then come back after and kind of give yourself a little backup. Kind of,
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys don't have a lot of problems around the corners of the mouth, below the jaw, below the things like that. And I tell them not to moisturize.
Exactly where I have.
Yeah, I tell them not to moisturize during the day. Because you're going to leave out to the door, you're going to hit the heat, the elements, the dirt, the grind, everything like that. It's all just going to get captured and it's going to cause, follicle damage. You're going to get ingrown hairs, you're going to get, blemishes, things like that. So I tell guys if they have resistant areas, if they have problem areas, someone moisturize in the evening. Soap and water at night before you go to bed, get all the residual oils and dirt off. And a light moisturizer to the face and then sleep with it, because that's about 6 or 8 hours of sleep. It's just pure moisture. You're going to shave probably 3/4 of it off in the morning, but you had a whole opportunity through the evening to soften yourself up.
But I mean, you still, after the shave, you still need to put on some kind of...
You do.
Just for protection.
For protection sake, yeah. But I'm saying a lot of gentlemen will go and will try to do like a moisture therapy.
Oh, an additional moisturizer.
Yeah.
I see.
So I tell them, try to stay away from that, because it's not going to really work to the effect that you want it to. You definitely want to leave the house. Like I said, the aftershave process is that process. Closing the pores up and applying some kind of product, whatever you enjoy, whether it's an aftershave splash or a moisturizer or a balm. That's sealing that deal and closing everything up. Antiseptic is the key. You definitely don't want to leave a fresh shave unclean. So you definitely want to apply a light amount of alcohol, not a lot. But you definitely want that antiseptic property because you want it all clean.
I suggest to a lot of people, particularly that end up with like shaving bumps on the neck, I'll suggest that after they're finished with their last pass, that they rinse real well with tepid water, and then soak a little cotton pad with witch hazel, and just run along there to clean it, and then rinse with cool water.
What I would do, like I said, I would definitely tell them if they want to go to the witch hazel aspect of it again, I would definitely tell them to cool first. Either do that cool out or immersion, or do that wet compress first, because then when the witch hazel comes off after the fact as an antiseptic, then it just covers the closed pore. Because if you put that witch hazel on while the pore is still open, the alcohol is going to seep in, that witch hazel is going to seep into the pore. It's going to sting like Jesus.
Well, but I was thinking though, what I was thinking is people they don't rinse well enough, and there's still lather residue.
Yeah.
And really, I tell them to use the witch hazel strictly as a cleanser.
Yeah, to remove the bacteria.
And then go ahead with your aftershave.
Yeah, you could do the same process. The only thing I would do different, like I said, would definitely be to close the pore first, and then apply any of that said product for an antiseptic.
I was thinking because I wouldn't want to close the pore first. If there was lather residue that was getting caught in the pore, it would create
close it up. Yeah, I mean, it's never going to completely close. Like I said, a fully open pore versus half an open pore, whatever. Because it's going to take you a while for your face to cool back down. Even now with the cold towels, we're still a little, we're still a little warm. So you're never really going to get totally closed. It takes you about 15 to 20 minutes after the shave for everything to kind of calm down. Capillaries to kind of recess, everything kind of settle down. So yeah, you're never really going to be totally totally closed. And that's why I tell gentlemen to do that aftershave process, to close the pore, apply said product, get themselves dressed, and they want to, like I said, just one more little hit, if you will, of a moisturizing balm or something like that for the road. Then do that after your face just kind of cooled down a little bit, because then it won't really melt off. Because everything goes into the pore, but then initially what is aftershave balm and moisturizer? It's to protect your skin or give you kind of UV protection when you get the elements. But if it's already too warm and it's just kind of melting off, it doesn't really have that same kind of protection that you're
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and thank God for the barber industry still being around, because as far as ladies are concerned, they have a lot of marketing, PR stuff that goes to education. Us, we don't really have much.
That's true.
So thank you for that. Become an advocate for us boys, because we need it.
So I guess the big question from you is, how was the shave? Well, I can safely say that if you use an electric razor, it probably would have been the best shave you've ever had. If you use a typical cartridge razor and canned shave foam, it would have been an excellent shave as well. If you use traditional products like I do, it would have been a darn fine shave, though you probably could do just as well yourself. Even so, getting a shave this way is more of a pampering experience anyway, letting a skilled professional do the work and maybe picking up a few tips along the way.